Bro Gambino Robinson? You say, yeah, survival support sound weak. Anyways. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so we got to make sure we're not getting stuck. You know what I'm saying? Being dumb, deaf, blind, sheep, and weak. Just getting around people, places, and things, circumstances, and situations that's only catering and pandering and supporting things like survival, stability, security, safety, and shelter. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Yeah, that's just a substitute. Yeah, that's just a substitute. Support. Yeah, that's just a substitute along with pander. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. We're going to put that just to add to the little bridge to the next 5 Saturn, you know, Magic Square shit we be into. Real shit. Then we got to do it a third time. Then we're going to leave it alone. Because people be dumb, deaf, blind, sheep, and weak. Always mix and mingling with people, places, and things, circumstances, and situations. Shout out to Jabari Love for the sake of pandering, support, and security, safety, stability, shelter, and survival. Oh, I'm saying, and then we get all in our lower beastly natures and shit like that and get thrown. You know what I'm saying? And before we know it, we was in a sucking place and we was running on this world aimlessly. And anytime you're running in this world aimlessly, you shook the hand with the devil. You're not doing it God's way. You're doing it limited way. Whatever your mind made it seem like it was possible and you only felt comfortable doing it that way for the most part, and then you get all these recommendations from the people around you, especially if you in the shadow government and there are 5 pillars and shit like that, you're going to be running around the world aimlessly in this motherfucker shit, letting your mind and whoever own that intellectual property lead your body. And as a spirit, you're not going to have discernment. You're not going to have value. You're not going to be the one like, man, I don't give a fuck about what y'all think or feel or how I should think or feel and lead my body and care about the material gain I might get by being in that circumstance, in that position at the moment. Spiritually, I don't want to be in that space. And if spiritually, I don't develop no awareness that come up with thoughts and feelings of comfortability, then that spaceship not going to work right in that space. So I might as well stay in this space and don't even create that spaceship to jump in and try to even go in that space. Because once you go into a space you don't necessarily need to be in at that moment, nothing going to go right there. Because the awareness, thoughts, and feelings that you create in that space that you don't want to be in at the moment going to be chaotic. You don't even want to be there, or you don't want to be in that presence, or you don't even want those people or places or people in your presence. Yet, you're going to be forced to develop a thought or feeling while you're in that negative space. Shout out to Tiffany Carr and L7 Beloved. And then for the most part, everything that you create is going to be reckless, chaotic. You're going to forget things. Shout out to Abby, baby. You're going to forget things in that area. You're going to be in situations where things play out like misunderstandings. You're going to be in motherfucking circumstances where, everything is just going to be chaos. The outcome's going to be all fucked up and shit like that because you had no business putting yourself in that space in the first place. And the shadow government's so cold that they created so many magic squares and shit like that a lot of these things that they created it back to supported by stability, security, safety, and shelter and motherfucking survival. So a lot of these things is your jobs, the way how you make money and shit like that if you're a celebrity and all this other extra pandering, extra curriculum, funk monkey feet face shit. Right? So you got to keep this in motherfucking mind. So a lot of times you got to put yourself in a space you don't spiritually want to be in just based upon obligation, just based upon what you need to be doing to continue getting that check or to continue to have insurance in some way, shape, or form. And that's when you know you've been gang stock in the way that it's set up, when they ain't had to sit back and actually say, let's get that person and create gang stock, where just you apply your, you know what I'm saying?